Alright everyone, time for the last episode review today, The Lights of Zetar. Here we go. On Starting 5725.3, the Federation Starship Enterprise heads for Memory Alpha, a planetoid where the Federation has set up a storehouse of computer databases containing all cultural history and scientific data it has acquired. While en route, the ship detects a strange energy storm moving at warp factor 2.6 and on a course to the planetoid. Given the storm's faster-than-light speed, it is believed it cannot be a natural phenomenon. The Enterprise intercepts the storm, which bypasses the ship's shields and penetrates the hull. The exposure to the storm begins to affect crew members' nervous systems differently. Communications Officer Lieutenant Uhura is unable to move her hands, Navigator Ensign Chekhov is unable to control his eyes, and both Captain Kirk and Helmsman Lieutenant Sulu are unable to speak. Lieutenant Mira remain aboard to oversee the transmission of newly acquired data from the Enterprise to the Memory Alpha station, gains from the effects of the storm, much to Chief Engineer Scott's dismay, as he's starting to fall madly in love with her. Chief Medical Officer Dr. McCoy examines Mira, who seems paralyzed and unresponsive, and makes strange grunting sounds as she lies on the deck of the bridge. Mira soon recovers in sickbay and refuses to be examined any further. The storm continues straight for Memory Alpha, and the Enterprise gives chase. The storm manages to penetrate the station and destroys the main computer core, wiping out the crucial stores of data. Uh-oh. Captain Kirk, along with Science Officer Spock, Dr. McCoy, and Mr. Scott, beam down to the station to inspect the damage. Meanwhile, Mira has a strange premonition of dead people at Memory Alpha. The landing party finds the Memory Alpha staff have been killed, except for one, a woman who lies barely conscious on the floor. She makes the same strange guttural noises Mira did, and her skin seems to be charged with a mysterious colored energy. As the energy fades, she dies from what McCoy determines to be a brain hemorrhage. Kirk then has Mira beamed to the station. She is terrified to see the exact scene from her premonition. She then warns that the storm is returning, and the landing party returns to the ship. Scans of the storm determine that it may be a life form, and Kirk tries to communicate with it through the universal translator, but gets no response. He then fires phaser warning shots, but the storm still approaches. Kirk then orders a full attack and blasts phaser streams through the core of the storm. This action seems to cause Mira considerable pain, and she asks Scotty to hold her. Mira feels the full blast of the phasers, collapsing to the floor. Scotty believes Mira and the storm are somehow connected and begs Kirk to stop the attack. Kirk backs off and Mira is taken to sickbay. McCoy reveals that Mira's medical records show her to have an extremely flexible ability to assimilate new knowledge and experiences. A neural scan shows her mental pathways have been adjusted to match those of the intelligence pattern of the storm. It appears the beings are trying to possess her body and completely take over her mind. Lying weak on the examining table, Mira manages to confess her last vision to Scott, seeing him dying. Making an attempt to rid her of the alien influence, Kirk has Mira taken to a gravity pressure chamber. The alien force, however, enters the ship and finishes its invasion of Mira's mind, and has now completely taken over her body. The aliens speak through Mira, identifying themselves as survivors of the long-dead planet of Zetar. The creatures have evolved to shed their physical bodies and now seek one tuned to their mental capacity, as Mira, to live out their remaining existence. As the aliens cannot be persuaded to abandon their plan, Kirk is about to place Mira in the chamber, but Scott intervenes, believing Mira won't kill him. He is stricken with an energy blast as he places Mira in the chamber, but, presumably because of Mira's resistance, he is only heavily shocked. The chamber then exposes Mira's body to dangerously high atmospheric pressure that drives out and kills the aliens before they completely wipe her mind. With the conclusion of the crisis, Kirk, Spock, Scott, and McCoy all agree to allow Mira to complete her original assignment on Memory Alpha, which will now involve overseeing the salvaging and repairs. Kirk laughingly remarks that this is an Enterprise first. Spock, Scotty, and McCoy all in agreement. Yep, that's definitely true there. Well, a pretty interesting episode. I give The Lights of Zetar 3 warp cores out of 5. Well, join me tomorrow as we make a requiem for Methuselah. So, until then, live long and prosper, everybody.